Hey, what up, family? I'm Jory Richard. In this video, it's called, Are You of the Truth? What is truth? There's a lot of stuff that I'm not right about. I'm probably wrong. And I'll be the first one to admit it. But if somebody can come and prove to me where I'm wrong, I need to accept that. I want someone to come and point out where I'm wrong so I can learn from my mistakes. Because if I just dig in my feet and I don't listen, well, then that would make me not of the truth. And I would just be hearkening onto lies. What is the difference between someone that is of the truth and someone that believes lies? Someone that is in an ignorant state. Ignorant meaning that you're just ignoring something. Somebody may be trying to show you what the truth is, but you ignore it and you don't want to accept it. I believe that I am of the truth. Once upon a time, I was reading the Bible every single day. And there was one day that I was reading it and I realized I am Jesus Christ. I am the truth. This character that I'm reading about, it's actually me. But then when I went to the churches, I couldn't, of course, come right out and tell people, yeah, I'm Jesus. And you're Jesus too. Because Jesus is the truth. It all comes down to what is the truth. You're going to put the sheep on the right, the goats on the left. I don't like being called a sheep because that's just somebody that follows, and in a way I don't want to be grouped with someone that just believes whatever I'm told, because that's not the truth either. But I don't want to be a goat, a hypocrite, that when the truth is presented to them, I don't accept it. So if you can prove me wrong, and I want someone to come and prove me wrong, I will accept it. And I'll be the first one to admit that I'm not right about everything. And I need you. I need my reflections. I need other people to point out and to show me where I'm wrong so I can get this shit right. But that doesn't mean that somebody that's of the truth, they just got everything right. That's not the case. It's when somebody comes to me and shows me where I'm wrong that I accept it. And what I realized today is that you're either of the truth or you're not. You're either of the truth or you're not. And you could talk to certain people all day, but if they're not of the truth, they will not even hear you. What's up, Angel? This video is just about people that are of the truth. You're either of the truth or you're not. He that is of God heareth God's words.
Yep.
Ye therefore hear them not, because you're not of God.
Peace, reflection. I'm listening. Go, continue.
There are people that are of the truth, And there are other people that are not of the truth. They're not of God. And like I said, I was reading the Bible one day, and I realized that I am Jesus Christ. But that doesn't mean that I'm just the only Jesus. Whoever is of the truth will come to that understanding from just reading it. And just talking to people about a fruitarian diet and what is right. Like, I don't believe that it's right to, like, take a fish and then to skin it while it is alive. That is wrong. I don't believe it's right to kill all these pigs and then to just butcher them, because we have a higher state of consciousness. If I am right, we are fruitarians, and the reason why everybody is getting sick is because they're going against nature and they're eating animal meat, well, then that would put me on the side of truth. But then, if you come to me and you show me where I'm wrong, that I'm wrong, I have to willingly accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you guys.
We need each other.
I need you guys to show me where I'm wrong, so then I could get this right. You know what I'm saying?
You spoke very eloquently. I just want to say that you are right. Everyone who wants to seek the truth at a high level is the Christ consciousness, that is, not the Christ of the Bible. The Christ of the Bible is a story speaking of the consciousness of the human. But the real reason I got in this live, right, was I was in another room, but I had to come in and connect with you and say peace reflection. And I just want to say thank you for accepting me, and we'll build some more. But I just wanted to give thanks for you extending your hand out and making an effort. One is truly grateful. You know what I'm saying? This is Natural Angel speaking to you. And I like the way you express yourself. I could see and I could feel the passion in your heart. So, but I just wanted to honestly thank you. And I believe we're all wrong. It's just in different perspectives and on different aspects. But as far as you spoke about people who eat animal products and skin fishes, fish, that is absolutely not right. That's not correct. That is why this planet is going down. So I agree 100% with you. Reflection, and you're doing that. Keep going.
It's like, what is right?
What is right is that we are the consciousness of Christ. What is right is eating of the earth. What is right is living in harmony with the earth. What is right is that the meek shall inherit the earth. But we must keep in mind also that Babylon has not swallowed itself up. So we exist in a paradigm, no matter if we're in paradise or we're in hell, where Babylon is very prominent. So it created a system where we almost have to be embezzled in it. We almost have to acquiesce to it just to sustain ourselves. But that is only for a short amount of time, because the planet will cleanse itself. The planet will destroy Babylon. We are the immunity reflection. So you are from that perspective. I'm not here to point out where you're wrong. I'm here to point out your and where you're right from my perspective.
Because we're either of the truth or you're not. And then we can talk to certain people all day, but then if they're not, if they don't have it within them, they're not even going to hear the words. They can't even comprehend it. But then, like, I believe, like, those people, let them fall into a ditch. We're here to call out the people who And yes, I do believe that Sodom, Babylon, it's going to swallow itself up. And it will come to an end, because this is not sustainable. Everything in this culture, it goes against nature. And that's why I have to get out. I have to get out of this place before the fire and brimstone rains from heaven. So I need you guys. And then I need people alongside me, because that makes me stronger. Yes, I've been studying my astrology. I'm a Gemini. Sun in Gemini, Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Cancer. I have Mars in Cancer, Saturn, Sagittarius. And that's the key to everything, is understanding to know thyself. And I see astrology, it's dead on. It's dead on point. And I'm understanding who I am the more I dig deeper into it. Like, I was talking to someone today, and then he was just telling me that, well, we're the highest on the food chain. That's what animals do. They eat other animals while they're living. Well, this dog right here, I could prove that this dog is supposed to be eating meat. Or a lion in the jungle eats meat. Human beings, we take after the primates. And when I eat fruit, I feel so much better. I feel like I could breathe. If I'm eating garbage and shit that's fried, I'm being suffocated, my body starts getting sick, and I start reaping the consequence of going against nature. And then since I do have a higher state of consciousness, I'm not just like my dog. My dog gets tied up in his leash. He's on a whole nother state of consciousness. But that doesn't mean that he isn't a special motherfucker. I love this guy. But then being a human being, I just know certain things shouldn't be done. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And I care about these things. I care about the truth. So I believe that every human being, we are to eat a fruitarian diet. I believe that the clothes that I'm wearing right now, this is completely unnatural. I should be between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, getting fruit from the earth, getting fresh water, maximum amount of sunlight. I want to be naked in the jungle. My body is an organ. And right now, I am suffocating my body just wearing clothes. Because there's see, look, my little dog gets knotted up in the leash. There is a cycle. We pick the fruit off of the trees. We eat it. We eat the seed that is in it, and we give our soil back to the earth. That makes sense. That's the cycle. We shouldn't be pooing in a toilet. But then I start talking to people, like I was at the store, and my brother's buying toilet paper. And I say, well, if we were eating right, you wouldn't even need to use toilet paper. You wouldn't even need to use a toilet because a toilet is completely unnatural. Oh, I am disgusting, right? Oh, that's disgusting. But what is the science? I know. You're right. You're right. Owning pets is against nature. And walking around with the dog on a leash, that is unnatural. But when it comes down to it, I understand a thing or two about attachments. And I'm ready to leave it all. Because living in this state, I'm not reaching my full potential. And I'm not happy. I'm really not. I go to a job and I sit in a cubicle and I work for money. I work in a retirement home, and the people, they tell me that they love me. I tucked an old lady in last night, but I'm around death all the time. People that I love, I see die there. I get $300 a week to sit in a cubicle. And then I buzz people in, I say, welcome, come on in. And then I pick up the phone, I say, Tinley Court, this is Brian speaking. And everybody has all these issues and shit and things that don't even matter. But is that right? Is that what is expected of me? Is that what my life is supposed to be about? Okay, now the dog has to take a poop. Okay. Okay, heel, boy. Okay, fuck. See, I need to find a good place for the dog to take a shit so nobody sees. Okay, here. We're gonna go to this house. We're gonna go to this one. We're gonna go to this one, boy. Here. This one. Okay, come on. That's natural, right? Dog giving his soil back to the earth. Now, what am I supposed to do? Pick that shit up with my hand? Fuck that. That wouldn't be natural. So, I would love to take a piss on a tree, do what my dog does, take a shit in the grass, and then no one will say anything. I could just walk around the neighborhood naked, and when I have to take a shit, I just do my business. That's what the truth is. Not pooing in a toilet and it kills all the minerals that the trees deserve. See, I've been listening to Nature Boy, and he opened up my mind about so many things. And I appreciate Master Teacher for everything that he's done for me, all the videos that he's made, all that time that he put in. Because he don't know me, but it's all about the movement and saving the planet. And I believe that I can actually save this world. Not Babylon. Babylon's fucked. Sodom is going down. Because like I said before, You're either of the truth or you're not. What's up, melanated Tarzan? So the verse in the Bible says, "He that is of God heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because you're not of God." And I believe that the whole entire Bible is a fairy tale, that none of it happened. But I'm going to apply it. I love that book. I love it because it is me. I wrote it. And when you see the man with the pitcher of water, follow him up to the second floor, to the second story, to the Christ consciousness. Get rid of all this ignorance and anything that holds you back from accepting the truth. Because what is truth? When someone comes to me and points out my flaws, I will accept it. And if you show me the way and what is right, I have to obey the truth no matter what. But I'm not right about everything. I'm usually wrong, and then I end up finding out that from other people. They point it out to me. They make it known. And that's how I know that I'm of the truth, because I'm able to accept it and to grow and to raise my consciousness to a higher state. Amen. It's about astrology and the making of the human body. That's what I believe. There was a time when I was knocking on doors, and I was telling people, "Hi, I'm so and so from West Lawn Baptist Church, and we were just in the neighborhood, and we were curious if you die today, are you 100% sure you're going to heaven?" And at that point, I thought that this shit was real. I was having huge anxiety. I thought everybody was going to hell. I believed at that time that Jesus was a real person. But where do I stand now? I believe that I am the Christ because I'm of the truth. And there are certain people who cannot receive the truth at all. And I want to go with nature. I don't want to go against it. I don't want to reap curses and plagues and disease in my body. I need to stand for the truth. And that's why I'm Exodus. I'm leaving. I'm leaving Sodom. Because my immediate family, people that are surrounding me, they don't understand me. That's why I need people online and this new family that I found. Because I believe that I'm understood. And I'm working, I'm fighting. This is a spiritual warfare. But I will always be for the truth. And if you are for the truth, I will have your back to the ends of the earth. But what I realize today is that there's people that are just going to believe whatever they're told, and they're going to stay in ignorance. They're going to ignore it when the rebuke comes. When the truth comes to them, they're going to cover their ears, They don't have ears to hear. And they're going to reject it flat out because that's not the system that they're operating under. But I will change my consciousness. I will move to another state of thinking, to another dimension that is correct, and I will leave any ignorance that I have inside of me behind, and therefore that is what makes me of the truth and the Christ. Just like in that Matrix movie, you have the red pill and the blue pill. And the red one, I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. The blue one, you wake up in your bed tomorrow, you look at this as just a dream, and you remember that you don't believe any of this shit. That there's no such thing as genetically modified food, and they're not trying to use mind control, altering the genetics of food and having people eat it, and there's no chlorine in the water. It's fine. It's just a conspiracy theory. And that's not sulfide aerosol that's being sprayed in the air to block out the sunlight so we don't receive the right codes in order to take our mind to the Christ consciousness. You take the blue pill, you'll just be like the rest. And you could say ignorance is bliss. But I can't do that. I have to take the red pill. I have to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. I can't just be around and be content. I can't be content with living a mediocre life, whoring myself out, and just being harnessed like a battery to fuel a system that is destroying the earth. And like what true veganism said, I'm basing my life on this principle now, that if everybody lived my life the way that I'm living, would the world be a better place? I like that. And I'm going to meditate on that every single day. So I stay in this right vibration, or whatever you want to call it, this mindset. I need to stay awake. I can't fall asleep. Shit is real. It's going down. And I'm of the truth. Anyone that is of the truth is one with me. And they're my brothers and sisters. And I believe that I found a few of you guys online. I'm Jory Richard, and this video it's called Are You of the Truth? Thank you for watching.